Hello, dear students. Let us continue with our chapter Water Storage and Quality. In the last class, we just introduced the water storage, right? And I have introduced some of the old water storage system and some of the new water storage system. Right, students? Yes. So today we shall discuss the old storage system and new storage system. What are the difference? Okay, students? Yes. Old storage system. Several methods were used to store water in earlier times, such as wells, water tanks in forts, river bunds. So, dear students, let us discuss all these three in detail. Wells. People used to dug wells to store groundwater. It's nothing but rainwater which seeps into the ground. The wells were of different types. Where the wells were shallow, people could draw water with the pot held in hand. Some were deep and needed step or bucket with a rope to draw water. Wells are both the sources of water and the storage system. Okay, students? Yes. Water tanks in forts. Water tanks were dug to store water. River bunds. Bunds were built across the rivers to store river water. Okay, students? Yes. Now, let us see the new storage system. What are the new storage system? Dams, borewells, water tanks. Now, let us see in detail about the new storage system. Dams. Dams are the most important water storage system used in recent time as well as in the days gone by. Dams are walls or barriers built across the river. These barriers create a large artificial lake. The lake stores huge quantities of water. The large artificial lake formed by a dam is called as reservoir. India has many large dams like Bhakra Nangal Dam, Nagarjun Sagar, Sardar Sarovar, and so on. These are the dams which stores huge quantities of water. Okay, students? Yes. Borewells. Borewells are dug to draw out underground water using pumps. They are deeper and narrow than the wells. Water tanks. A water tank is a container for storing water. It is made of bricks, plastics, or metal. The water stored in some of these storage systems may not be clean enough to use drinking or bathing directly. The water we use for drinking must be clean and safe. It should be free of dirt and germs. It should be free of any smell. Water that is safe to drink or to use for food preparation without the risk of health problem is known as potable water. Okay, students, potable water is nothing but the water which is safe for drinking and which does not cause any health problem is known as potable water. That is, it is easy for us to drink and which makes us safe in drinking. Okay, students, that is potable water. Very good. Now, let us continue this session in the next class. Thank you, class. Enjoy learning.